Hello children, welcome back to your EVS class. I hope you all have enjoyed your session 1 and also completed your home assignment. Today we will be going to discuss the new topic of the same chapter, the plant fairy. So let's get begin today's session. Hope you all will enjoy. Children, let's recapitulate the previous session. In session 1, we had discussed about the plants. As you all know, the plants are the living organisms with different shapes, colors and sizes. They all need air, water and nutrients to survive. Parts of plant. As I had already explained that the plants have 5 main parts like roots, stem, leaves, flower and fruit. Types of plant. Students, you know that the plants are classified into 3 major groups. They are herb, shrub and tree. And the next one, the plant diversity. Plant diversity means the variation in plants. It defines that the plants are mostly found in water and on land. For example, you can see the lotus plant grows in water. The cactus is mostly found in the desert areas, whereas you can see the pine in the mountainous region. I hope you must have understood all these topics. Now, let's move on to today's topic. In this module, we will learn about the concept of leaf, different parts of a leaf, and the functions of a leaf. So today, we will identify the different parts of a leaf and also explain the functions of a leaf. Dear children, let's start today's session and I hope you all will find it interesting. First of all, we will learn about the leaves. Children, we have to understand what are leaves. As you all know that all the plants have leaves. Leaves are thin, flat and usually green in color. Most plants have green leaves of various shapes and sizes. The food of a plant is prepared in leaves. Hence, the leaves are very important parts of a plant. Here you can see some images of leaves. First one, the lotus leaf. Next, the mango leaves. And here you can see the neem leaves. So these are some images of leaves. Kids, now we will be going to learn about the different parts of a leaf. Here you can see the image of a leaf. Now look at the picture very carefully. The main parts of a leaf are the leaf blade or lamina, vein, midrib, stipule, petiole and tip. The surface of a leaf is flat and it is called the blade or lamina. It is green in color due to the presence of chlorophyll. It allows the leaf to absorb the sunlight, water and air for the plant. Now, students, can you see the line running through the center? Yes, this is the main vein or the midrib of a leaf. You can also see the smaller veins originating from the main vein. Midrib and the veins help to carry the water, minerals, and food up and down the leaf. Midrib or the main vein divides a leaf into two equal parts. The part of a leaf attached to the stem is called petiole. Thus, a petiole connects a leaf to the stem or branch on which it is present. Sometimes, at the base of a petiole, two leaf-like structures are present. They are called stipules. And here you can see the pointed tip of the leaf. So, these are the different parts of a leaf. Students, I hope you all have understood. Now, here we will study the different functions of leaves. The food of a plant is prepared in leaves. They are known as the food factory of a plant. Leaves help the plant to breathe through the holes called stomata. Stomata are the tiny openings present on the both surface of the leaf. Here you can see the image of stomata through which the leaves help the plant to breathe. The plant releases extra water through leaves. The process by which the plant releases extra water is called transpiration. Here in this picture, you can see the tiny water droplets on the leaves. This is the extra water released by the leaves through the transpiration process. So, children, these are the important functions performed by the leaves, and that is why they are very important parts of a plant. Page number 12. Students, look at the picture very carefully. Do all the leaves have similar colors, shapes and margins? No, I can't see the leaves with similar colors, shapes and margins. Basically, different leaves have different shapes, sizes and margins, and that is why they are different from each other. Now have a look on the leaves with different colors. Mostly you see the color of leaf is green. But why the color of leaf is green? Students, the color of leaf is green due to the presence of a substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps the plant to prepare the food, and that's why the leaf is called the food factory of a plant. Here you can see the image of hibiscus leaves and the colocasia leaves. They all are green in color due to the presence of chlorophyll. Sometimes you can see the leaves that are not green in color. Here you can see some leaves with different colors. Maple leaf and the Rio leaves. They are not green in color, but the leaves that are not green in color also have the chlorophyll which is hidden. That means in the maple leaf or in the Rio leaves, the chlorophyll is present, but it is hidden. Here we will discuss the leaves with different shapes and sizes. Different leaves have different shapes and different sizes. Mostly the leaves are oval and pointed at the tip with a wavy edge. But here you can see some images of different leaves like lotus leaves and the banana leaves. And here you can see the coconut leaves and the opuntia leaves. They all are having the different sizes and different shapes. That is why it is very easy to identify the different leaves. Children, here is your home assignment. Now, you have to write these answers in your EVS notebook. Students, now I will stop my today's teaching session over here. We will continue the rest of the chapter in the next lecture. Hope you have understood. Now go through the chapter and revise it. Thank you.